a steamy September night in South Florida for Reggie Bush's Dolphin debut. Pretty good house guest here tonight. The MVP of the National Football League, Tom Brady, and the New England Patriots. It's time now for the Monday Night Football launch, engineered by GMC, as the Pats and Dolphins start season 42 of Monday Night Football. We welcome you to Miami. Of course, the annual doubleheader to start our season. The Raiders and Broncos will follow us tonight. Miami Dolphins, 2008 AFC East champs, with only 7 wins each of the last 2 seasons. And management went out looking for a new head coach and a new quarterback in the offseason. But Tony Sparano and Chad Henne are still in their jobs. Needless to say, they are under pressure as this season gets started here tonight. We bring in guys who are never under any pressure. John Gruden, Ron Jaworski, back with my guys here for Monday night. And boy, if you got pressure, what a great opener. Here come Brady and the Patriots.
Yeah, and Tom Brady, obviously one of the game's greats, was the league's most valuable player unanimously a year ago in leading the Patriots to 14 wins. But it all ended badly for the Patriots in their playoff loss to the Jets. And Brady said after that game, I'll never get over that loss. But he better get over it because he goes up against a very good Dolphins defense tonight. There's been a couple changes on the Patriots' right side of their offensive line. Brian Waters, who's been with the Chiefs and been with the Patriots for 8 days, will start at right guard. The rookie, Nate Solder from Colorado, will start at right tackle. But it always seems with Brady, no matter who's out there, he always gets the offense in the right play. He processes information quickly, stands firm in the pocket, and delivers the football accurately. He's been doing that for, a decade, Mike.
A lot of guys are picking the Patriots to win the East. Not many people picking Miami as a playoff team. But, John, this is a pretty tough opener for New England.
Well, there's no question about it. I mean, they have a top 10 defense. They've got 10 starters returning. What we're going to see changes tonight is on offense. They are officially opening up their offense here in Miami. And the guy they're going to feature is Reggie Bush, the ex-New Orleans Saint. They're going to hand it to him. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to let him return kicks. And if you gang up on Bush and try to stop him, they're going to throw the ball to their star wide receiver, Brandon Marshall, who's 100% healthy and ready to go. I'm excited about the Dolphins, but it's going to fall on Chad Henne's shoulders, their quarterback. It doesn't matter what offense you run, what plays you call, Henne's got to become more consistent. The Dolphins were 1-7 at home last year. And if they want to get South Florida fans rocking again, they need to make a statement tonight against the Patriots.
Yeah, to amplify your point, John, let's go into the Verizon Red Zone. 1 win, last at home in the league last year. Fewest home takeaways in the league and the lowest turnover margin in the NFL. Trying to turn all that around, and if they do, you'll see it in high definition. Our broadcast brought to you in high definition by Verizon. Some keys to the game when you come back. Only Andy Reid of the Eagles has been the head coach of his team longer than Bill Belichick. 12th year with the Patriots. Tonight starting his 37th consecutive NFL season. Time now for everybody wins, and the winning formula for a long time with Bill Belichick teams is a defense we've come to know very well.
Yeah, when I think of the Patriots on defense, I think 3-4 defense with Vince Wilfork playing nose tackle, head up on the center. And he's been able to dominate the game from inside out for a long time. But a lot of people are curious why they went out and traded for Albert Hainsworth of the Washington Redskins. He hates the 34 defense. He couldn't even stand to watch it from the press box. But watching the Patriots in the preseason, they've gone back to their 4-3, and it's opened the door for Vince Wilfork and Albert Hainsworth to share the same stage, and that could be awesome for the Patriots. Then they went out and signed Sean Ellis, the ex-New York Jet, and for the last decade, Ellis has been one of the most versatile defensive linemen in all of football. Now, I know Miami wants to feature Reggie Bush tonight as a running back, but not against these 3 monsters. They better try that next week.
They will feature him. It may not be on the inside. It'll be on the perimeter. Reggie Bush is really that dimension that the Miami Dolphins need desperately. You know, he brings energy, enthusiasm in their offense. He can run the football, but he must run on the edge. Where he's a real explosive threat is in the passing game. Get him the ball in space, and here comes the explosive plays. And he will catch punts tonight. tonight. When selected to get out there, he will return them, and he will flip the field. And here's what I love about Reggie Bush. He left New Orleans. He came to Miami. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He wants to be the lead dog. I think he'll get 20 to 23 touches tonight.
Yeah, they drafted Daniel Thomas to be a running back, but he's out tonight. Larry Johnson will share the carries with Reggie Bush. Of course, the great ceremonies that start the opening day around the National Football League. Same true here in Miami. Let's pick it up right now as we join public address announcer Kenny Walker.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem, performed by 6-time Grammy Award winner and Dolphins limited partner, Fergie.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Let's play some football, America!
Back here in Sun Life Stadium in Miami, 7 o'clock local time start, so the crowd stuck in some of the I-95 traffic and moving their way to the stadium, which is right on the line of Broward and Dade County. Here just north of Miami, you see the Dolphins legends, including Dan Marino and Bob Greasy out there on the field, and some of the other Dolphin Hall of Famers in their Hall of Fame jerseys as the coin toss takes place down
This is
at
Heads.
midfield.
This is Tails. You're the visitor. Who's going to make the call? What's the call? Tails. Tails is the call. Heads it is. You've won the toss. They want to receive. Which way do you want to kick? Turn yourselves around, please.
Pete Morelli will be our referee for tonight.
Miami won the toss, elects to receive.
So we'll get to see that Miami new look offense early on. And once again, the public address announcer at Sun Life Stadium, Kenny Walker.
And now, Fanatics, please welcome 5-time Country Music Entertainer of the Year and 4-time Emmy winner for Monday Night Football, the one and only Hank Williams Jr.
Miami fans, New England fans, Monday Night Football fans, I got one question for you. Are you ready for some football? The men from the boys, kicking off the season and doing it big. The Parrots and Fish are opening gifts.
here of the series. Gets going with one of the very familiar teams on Monday nights, the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. Patriots dominated this matchup last year, winning by 27-31. Stephen Gostkowski will kick. Clyde Gates set to return. And off we go from South Florida. Gates, a speedster out of Abilene Christian. Tentatively takes that one back. It is returned just past the 15-yard line. Dane Fletcher, the tackle, and here comes Chad Henne for his third year as the full-time starting quarterback of the Dolphins.
Now, Mike, Chad Henne's in his fourth season, 27 starts under his belt, but it really is time for Henne to stand up and define his career here in Miami. He has a new offensive coordinator in Brian Dable, who has installed the left lane offense. Pass the football and be aggressive.
I got the left lane, the passing lane. Huh?
Very good.
It's terrific. It's nice idea there from the Dolphins. Opening drive starts in the 16. Reggie Bush next to Henne, who's pressured by Ninkovich. Puts it up for Brandon Marshall, who caught it out of bounds. Incomplete. Razai Dowling, the rookie second-round pick out of Virginia, was over there. It was ruled incomplete by one official. Now they're having a conversation to see if they're going to mark it complete now.
Well, right away, Ninkovich unblocked, hits Henne right under the chin. Dolphins are going to hurry up and try and run a play before a review.
One official came up and said incomplete. Then the two talked, and the back official came down and said it was inbound. So it's a catch of 24. And here goes Bush out of the backfield. What a move Reggie made to elude Gerard Mayo. First down.
Well, that's a route Reggie Bush ran a lot in New Orleans. Little burst route. He's going to come out of the backfield, and he's going to break to his left. And he can beat backer coverage one-on-one underneath. He'll make a living against that coverage tonight.
Gain of 17. Miami doesn't really have a traditional fullback. Lex Hilliard is going to do some of the blocking up front in two-back sets. And they give it to Bush. Gaping hole, Reggie, 14 yards.
You can't have a better start for Reggie Bush. I'm going to go buy a Bush jersey. Just an I formation run out of two tight ends. Bush is going to wind it back to the weak side. Watch his fullback, Lex Hilliard, number 26, lead him to daylight. Back-to-back explosive plays for Reggie Bush. I didn't see that coming.
From the 30, Henne throws. Hartline in and out of his hands. No official signal yet. Patriots still trying to signal incomplete, and they're ruling that a catch on the field there. You've seen Bush, Marshall, Hartline, Devon Best, and Anthony Fasano. Their offensive guys up front. Jake Long didn't play all preseason. Mike Pouncey's a rookie center, first-round pick, getting his first start. Patriots were trying to signal that it was incomplete, and on the field it was ruled complete. So a gain of 6. Good pocket for Henne. Through the hands of Devon Best, covered by Patrick Chung. Miami's secondary wanted a flag. It was incomplete. New England's defense, a lot of new faces here. They've been at 4-3 all preseason. Sean Ellis will see Albert Hainsworth and Vince Wilfork up front as well. As for the linebackers, Gerard Mayo, all-pro linebacker last year. In the secondary, Devin McCourty is one corner. Lee Bodden is back. McCourty had a great rookie season. Bodden missed all of last year with injury. Chung and Barrett are the safeties. That's been a position of great upheaval in training camp. Josh Barrett getting the start, fourth-year man. And his pass is complete to Bush. Yard shy of the first down, Gerard Mayo. Fourth down coming up, decision here for Miami. They're going to go for it.
There's no question what Tony Sperano is going to do. They've had an excellent drive. They started inside their own 20. They've run it, they've thrown it, and they're going to be running the ball right into the strength of the New England Patriots. You see Vince Wilfork out there, number 75. Still have not seen Albert Hainsworth yet.
It's that left lane aggressive offense. They've been talking about it all training camp and going into tonight's game.
Reggie Bush decides to take a timeout. Play clock at 4. Henne and Marshall couldn't get on the same page for Tony Sperano. Back in Miami, where the Dolphins offense has come out quick and aggressive, and John looks like they're going to go for here on 4th and 1 still.
And Albert Haynesworth and Vince Wilfork, their first snap together on 4th and 1. Look for Hilliard, the fullback, to slant off tackle.
There it is. Hilliard up the middle through those two big guys. And a first down to the 17.
That's a big run. They ran that last year with Losaka Polite, who's gone. They used Reggie Bush as a diversion here. Watch Reggie fake the sweep, but they're going to reverse pivot, hand the ball to Polite, and he does an excellent job, which all short yardage backs have to do with second effort. 1 yard is an excellent run in that situation.
And Richie Incognito, number 68, and Jake Long got excellent blocks. Those are the guys you want to run behind. They're the wily old veterans, experienced in rooting those defensive linemen out.
Hey, I want to work.
Some new latitude Henne has in this offense to check to a run. Here is Bush. Stiff arm on Chung. Put the ball on the ground. A flag is down as Bush was brought down to 13. Josh Barrett picked up the loose ball, but was he brought down with a face mask?
This is the added dimension that Reggie Bush brings to this offense. Speed, quickness, and the ability to get to the perimeter.
Look at the face mask, but had part of the helmet.
There were fouls by both teams. Holding, number 80, offense. Personal foul, grabbing the helmet opening. Number 94, defense. The penalties will offset. Replay first down.
It's a rule they adjusted for player safety over the last couple of years. Almost the same idea as the horse collar. You can't use any of the opening of the helmet to flip a guy over by his head.
And you heard Chad Henne saying alert, 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 changing the play. That's exactly what Tom Brady does for the Patriots. Brian Daboll, the offensive coordinator of the Dolphins, came from New England.
From the 19, Bush up the middle. About 5 yards. Patrick Chung over there, and another penalty marker down.
Holding. Number 68, offense. 10-yard penalty repeat. First down.
It's Incognito through the good block on 4th down.
Well, the big question with Reggie Bush is, can he be an every down back? So far, so good.
Yeah, I believe he can, John, but you have to be careful where you run him. You can't pound him inside at 195 pounds 15 times a game. I think if you get Reggie on the edge of the defense, that's when he will be most effective.
After a couple of snaps, Haynesworth comes out, and after a couple of penalties, we have 1st and 20 Miami. Patriots rush 4, but nobody gets there, and that pass is caught to the 24-yard line by Brandon Marshall, who caught 86 passes last year. And Devin McCourty's over there for the stop.
You know, one of the problems with this Patriot defense is there's just no natural pass rushers. Mike Wright led the Patriots with sacks last year. He's a defensive tackle. That time, Chad Henne able to drop back the pass, nobody around him, and he can survey the field and make good decisions. The Patriots have to get pressure on Chad Henne.
Bush the only back. They fake it to him, and Henne throwing. What a grab! Caught by Fasano at the 2. What a catch by Anthony Fasano from Notre Dame.
Fasano has had an excellent training camp. He got matched up against Gary Guyton. That's a matchup you like to get. You'll see the route coming right at Nikovic. He blitzes. You see Fasano run down that sideline. Good coverage by Guyton, but what a catch by Anthony Fasano. One-handed, pulling it in, and a terrific throw from Chad Henne. Once again, you've got to love this aggressive approach the Dolphins are taking here in the first quarter.
And Reggie Bush stays in the game as the featured back on the goal line.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to go play action here.
Play clock was down at 1, and Miami's burned 2 timeouts on this opening drive, but they're 2 yards away from an opening drive touchdown to start the season. Not a very good start for the Patriots defense. Dolphins have walked down the field. 9 plays, about 7 minutes, 82 yards. First and goal, 3 tight ends. Henne, nobody open, and he's sacked back at the 10-yard line. Andre Carter, who came over from the Redskins, joins Mike Wright with a sack of 9.
Well, that's the worst thing that can happen. First and goal, you run a play-action pass. It's either there, you fool them, or you don't. Watch Chad Henne take the snap from center. He's going to reverse pivot, and he's going to look for his tight end, Fasano. He's covered. Throw the ball away immediately. Do not hold the ball under any circumstances on a goal line pass. Critical error by Chad Henne.
Full sack credited to Andre Carter. Play clock at 6. As Henne gives to Bush, who's met by Albert Hainsworth. Big hit from Hainsworth. 3rd and goal.
I can see why Hainsworth likes playing in a 4-3. He does an excellent job, Albert Hainsworth, on this power play. Watch the center block back, Pouncey, and he gets off the double team, disengages, and makes an easy tackle on Reggie Bush. Albert Hainsworth can play, and if they get him going and back to his form, watch out for the Patriots.
Hainsworth and Vince Wilfork stay in there.
Reggie Bush split down as a wide receiver.
Quarterback draw. Quarterback touchdown, Chad Henne.
Brian Daboll, the offense coordinator for the Dolphins, does a nice job of spreading the field. Look at this. You see all the receivers spread out, and you create a nice seam right up front. Now, once Henne sees that, the field is spread. Nice opening. Mike Pouncey goes down the middle of the field, gets a little cut block. Easy touchdown for Chad Henne, but an outstanding play call.
Extra point added by Dan Carpenter. And a very un-Chad Henne-like reaction. He has been criticized for not being an emotional, a leader of this team. Everybody says his personality is different. He shows it there. About half the quarter, long and very productive drive from a bunch of different guys, including Reggie Bush running between the tackles and Chad Henne decision-making at the line, throws, and then only his 2nd career rushing touchdown.
Well, if you want to start the season off, that's the way to do it. What I liked about that drive, 7 minutes, 18 seconds. That will wear down a defense in this heat and humidity.
Dan Carpenter kicks to Matthew Slater and Julian Edelman for the Pats. Edelman choosing to bring it out from 6 deep. Got past the 20 and a return of 28 yards to the 22-yard line. And here comes the unanimous MVP of the league with that 36-4 number from last year, Tom Brady.
Yeah, I keep saying 36-4. That's unbelievable. 4 different receivers had 40 catches or more. Remember, Tom Brady is 44-11 against the AFC East, but he's 4-5 in Miami. He knows he has his hands full tonight.
Danny Woodhead is the back to start. And the backfield's empty to start. Flag down with the movement up front. Brady's throw behind Welker and incomplete.
Hard count. Brady right away uses the snap count. It's been his best friend throughout his career.
Offside. Number 97 defense. 5-yard penalty remains. First down.
He'll go on a quick count, a hard count, a dummy count, and right away he lets Miami know, hey, I know I've got a new right guard and right tackle, but you better hold your horses because I'm going to use the snap count as my friend tonight.
Yeah, Jaws mentioned 54 Brian Waters, 77 Nate Solder there on the right side, starting here for the Patriots tonight. First and 5. Here comes Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis to the right. They'll get to the 30-yard line, a couple of yards shy of the first down. And Jarvis Green-Ellis had over 1,000 yards last year. He's the feature back. Ocho Cinco, new to the Pats, of course. Deion Branch, Wes Welker, Gronkowski, and Aaron Hernandez share the tight end duty. We talk about the right side and their newness. That left side, great to have them back intact. Tom was telling us last night with Matt Light, Logan Mankins, and Dan Copen, his center. Play action on 2nd and 2, and a shot downfield. Hauled in stride by Matthew Slater. Brought down by contact at the 24.
Boy, Tom Brady, he gets into 3 tight ends and 1 back and gets you into a 2nd and short situation. You could see it coming from up here. They snuck Slater into the game to run a post pattern. They fool the free safety, and Tom Brady comes up firing. What an excellent job by Tom Brady. Ball handling, throwing the football, and when Slater comes in the game, you better get back there deep. He can fly.
He is the shot player. They snuck him in, John, just as you said it.
That is the first career catch for the son of Hall of Famer Jackie Slater. And Green-Ellis to the right. Brought down by Paul Soliai as they bring it down to the 23-yard line. Soliai is the man on that nose who really sets everything for the Dolphins in their 3-4 defense. Cameron Wake, 3rd in the league last year, 14 sacks. Kevin Burnett, new to this team, was with San Diego last year. In the secondary, Davis and Smith have been telling us in the offseason they're as good as any duo of corners. We'll see. Rashad Jones gets the start, just his 3rd NFL start. Back there with Davis and Smith. Brady's throw is caught. Jones, who got that start at safety, able to make the tackle as they were trying to bend Wes Welker like a pretzel inside the 20.
Brady is so good at reading what the defense is doing. We saw the Dolphins come with a little pressure to Brady's left. He saw it immediately, planted that back foot in the ground, gets the ball out of his hand before the pressure gets to him.
And Miami's going to try to confuse Tom Brady on 3rd down all night. Watch the Dolphins disguise their intentions on defense.
Jason Taylor now back with the Dolphins. 99 on the field for 3rd and 4. Brady has a seam, throws to Gronkowski. Hit hard, but holds on at the 5.
You can't fool perfection. Miami had a rover formation. Jason Taylor walking around trying to fool Tom Brady. Brady, watch him. He uses every second on that shot clock. You see it up there on the top right. He's deciphering the defense. He's letting that clock wind down. I'll figure out what the protection is. He sets up in perfect rhythm, throws a strike.
First and goal, Brady. Green-Ellis spinning, stayed on his feet, and in for the touchdown. Wow. He was about to go down, and he used his hand to keep him up.
Tremendous balance by Jarvis Green-Ellis. It looked like he was going to be knocked down for maybe a short gain or even a loss, but he spun, kept his balance, worked, and got it in the end zone. You'll see it right here. Look at this. It looks like he's going to be stopped right now. 3 Dolphin defenders there. He does not go down and has a nose for that goal line.
Stephen Gostkowski back as the kicker for the Patriots. With that torn right quad last year, missed the back end of the season. Knocks through the extra point. Took the Dolphins 7+ minutes to score. Just over 3 for Brady and company. The law firm, that's how they call Ben Jarvis Green-Ellis. Well, so excited tomorrow for ESPN2 at 6 Eastern. Our friends Susie Culver and Chris Mortensen, plus a rotating cast of our NFL analysts and guests, discuss everything going on in the league. Unscripted show. It's happening in the NFL. If it's a topic, if it's your team, one of the 32 in the NFL, they'll be talking about it every weeknight starting tomorrow at 6 Eastern time. Brady perfect on the drive. Gostkowski's kick all the way out of the back of the end zone. No return for Clyde Gates. Catch your breath. What a start. Quarterbacks are sharp. Teams are rolling. Defensive coordinators are scratching their head. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. This is the 18th season Robert Kraft has owned the Patriots, so instrumental in labor peace with the players. It was a very difficult summer for Robert. His wife of 48 years, Myra, passed away in July after a battle with cancer, a battle that she handled in the same class that she handled everything and everyone that she touched in her life. So important philanthropically in New England, across America, and around the world, especially their travels in Israel. If you met Myra Kraft, you will never forget her. She was the type of person who never forgot you. And you see the MHK initials on every Patriot jersey this year. They've dedicated the season to her, and in her memory and on the minds of so many people around football. Myra Kraft, Bob, and his son, team president Jonathan, sitting next to him. Our thoughts with them. We visited with Robert for a bit last night, and he's having a very difficult time. They were together so long and such a special pair of people.
No doubt.
After a gain of 2 for Reggie, 2nd and 8 for Miami. That great opening drive. Henne back to the air. Back to Bush. Slides out of bounds to the 26.
You know, Henne's been under fire here in Miami. How about this for responding in your new offense on opening night? Gets hit right in the chin. He throws a beautiful back shoulder fade to Marshall. Then in the tight red zone, he hits Fasano, who helps him out on the back end with a great catch. And then a quarterback draw on 3rd and goal. Nice start for Chad Henne. He's under a lot of pressure in the last year of his rookie deal. That a way to begin the night.
Took Henne in the 2nd round in 2008. 3rd and 4. Patriots rush 5. Bush cannot get away from Rob Ninkovich, who pulls him down right shy of the 30, and that's shy of a 1st down.
It's hard to argue with what Chad Henne is doing. You want to get the ball to Reggie Bush in space. You got one-on-one. He makes Chung miss, but here comes Ninkovich, who just grabs him by the ankle and drags him down. But you can't blame the quarterback. Get the ball in space to your playmaker and let him do something. That play, Ninkovich, was outstanding.
Julian Edelman had a very good punt return season last year for the Pats. Brandon Fields with a huge leg kicks it away. Kicks it 51 yards from the 19, Edelman. Still on his feet. Nice return by Edelman to the 35-yard line. Jason Trusnick, who they acquired in free agency. He's going to be one of their core special teams players this year. Well, you see Cameron Wake. John, you had him on the bus to get ready for our Monday Night Football game. That's a pretty interesting matchup that he has tonight against one of the rookies for the Pats.
There's no question. He's a great pass rusher. They've got to get New England in passing situations tonight for Wake to tee off against Nate Solder, a young Patriot that they really like in New England. He's a left tackle. He's being pressed into service tonight at right tackle. Keep an eye on this matchup, Solder versus Wake.
But the Patriots are smart. They've had a tight end next to Solder all night long.
This drive starts with a 35. Brady play action and over the top. There's the tight end Gronkowski. Pulling to the 26-yard line. Marker down back at the line of scrimmage. It stands up. It's a gain of 40.
Well, this guy, Gronkowski, had 10 touchdown receptions last year.
Illegal formation. Offense, number 85, covered up the tight end.
And
5-yard penalty will still be 1st down.
For a guy that's 6'6", 265 pounds, he averaged 13 yards per reception. He's not only an online, inline blocker, he can go down the field.
Yeah, but Chad Ochocinco has played enough football to know you can't line up on the line of scrimmage when there's a tight end on your side of the formation. The linebackers are right up in the line of scrimmage. They smoke Miami with an easy gash. Ochocinco's got to get off the ball.
Mental mistake. First time we call the former Bengal in his Patriot career. Brady throwing. Deion Branch, yard shy of the 1st down, with Vontae Davis in coverage.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball deep sideline from far hash, the quarterback needs time. This Patriots offensive line, even with inexperienced Brian Waters in this offense and the rookie Nate Solder, Brady had plenty of time to let Branch work down the field.
So Tom Brady's completion is 3,000th of his now 12-year NFL career.
That's a lot, Mike.
Pressure picked up, Brady pass complete, clearing underneath to the 40-yard line is Hernandez for another first down, gain of 16.
Well, that's what Hernandez does for you. He's a tight end by trade. If he can come in the game on third down and beat your nickel corner, you have issues. That time you see in motion goes Aaron Hernandez. Benny Sapp comes across, traveling man-to-man coverage. It's an excellent route, perfect throw. First down, Patriots.
And they go quick here on the Dolphins, and Woodhead is brought down legally at the 35-yard line, gain of about 5.
And this Patriot tempo is exhausting. Right away, Brady into the no huddle, and the Dolphins look gassed, and they have communication issues right away.
Brady's hit all 5 of his passes, all 6 of his passes to the former Dolphin Wes Welker. Tackled by Rashad Jones at the 14.
Well, if Brady's going to have that kind of time to sit back in the pocket, he is going to slice you up as he's doing right now. No pressure from the Dolphins.
First down, Woodhead trying to seek a space. Could not do it. And that should bring the quarter to an end. Carlos Dansby stuck his nose in there, and Cameron Wake with the tackle. New England, a very good drive going again, trying to take the lead. After quarter 1, all tied at 7. Mike Tirico, John Gruden, Ron Jaworski with you. Sun Life Stadium, just outside of Miami, all tied at 7. The Patriots have about 12 yards per play on average in that first quarter. Moving it at will. Brady pass complete to Gronkowski, who's held up there by Cameron Wake, and only a minimal gain of a couple of yards.
I just love the way this guy, Tom Brady, handles the football. How about that play-action pass? It didn't fool the Dolphins. But watch him extend the ball. You see Green Ellis roll over it. Brady has nobody open, and he goes right to his outlet receiver. Man, this guy does everything right. Beautiful.
Mechanics are just picture perfect.
Woodhead's the back. Brady looking right, firing for the touchdown to Gronkowski.
Well, Gronkowski, when they get in the red zone, this is the guy Tom Brady looks for. You'll see Rob Gronkowski, number 87. He's big, he's strong, and he is a matchup nightmare. You'll see him from the tight position come off the ball. He's singled on Benny Sapp. There's a zone defender behind him. Sean Smith can't make the play, and Brady just rifles it in there. What a stroke.
Gostowski on the extra point. What a start for Tom Brady. 8 for 8 tonight. Now he's in the top 10 all-time in NFL touchdown passing. Tonight's aerial coverage brought to you by DirecTV. As you look down at Sun Life Stadium. 14-7. Patriots on top of the Dolphins. 2 surgical drives featuring the stars that Tom Brady has that we were talking about on Monday Night Countdown. Those 2 great tight ends, and Brady has not missed tonight. 8 for 8 with 127 yards and a touchdown. Clyde Gates to receive. Stephen Gostowski from the 35 with the kickoff. Gates is going to get his hands on this at the 2. And a lot of hang time. And into the clear. Flag down. This guy with great speed pushed out of bounds at midfield. It's 48 if it holds up. But it probably won't. Tony Sperano yelling at the officials.
Holding. Deceiving team. 10-yard penalty, but first down.
Yeah, Tony wants to know what number because he wants to know where the call was. He is none too pleased with Pete Morelli. They didn't tell us to take a peek. Is that one on Jason Trusnick there?
There's no question about that foul. Big penalty, 35-yard penalty, puts the Dolphins in a hole.
And they're angry as that happened on the left side of the return for the Dolphins. Flag was thrown on the Miami bench on the opposite side of the field. Reggie Bush runs out of the shotgun. Just about 3 yards for Reggie to the 13-yard line. New man calling the plays, Jaws, for the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, I like Brian Dable. He's one of those guys has a real aggressive approach to how he wants to run his offense. You know, we've been here in Miami the last couple of years. They're running that Wildcat and Ricky Williams and Ronnie Brown. He's a former Patriot, you know. He's a smart guy. He's an aggressive play caller. He'll spread the field out. He wants this offense to attack.
All the plays for the Browns last year. Reggie Bush, and now the New England defense settling in a bit to the 17-yard line.
That's a nice play by the Patriots. Patrick Chung, their young safety. New England Patriots made some surprise moves. They cut Brandon Merriweather. They cut James Sanders. They said, hey, Patrick Chung, you become the leader of this Patriots secondary. If you see a run, go on in there and clean up that pile. But Patrick Chung, all-purpose, all-around, excellent young safety. They're counting on this year.
3rd and 3. A stunt is picked up for the moment as Henny escapes and throws complete to Brian Hartlaw. Goes down to the 33 in front of Devin McCourty.
Real nice job by Chad Henne. The top of his drop, he had nothing open. This is what Henne could bring to the table. That escapability, extend the play, throw the ball accurately on the move, hits Hartline for the first down. Henne can make these kinds of plays. And now with the opportunity to line of scrimmage to get into more of these aggressive plays, I think you'll see him move the pocket a little bit more.
One incompletion thus far here tonight and another timeout taken. This one by the Patriots. Just under 3 minutes gone by in this second quarter. Well, the quarterbacks have been dominant so far. A couple of Michigan men, Tom Brady and Chad Henne. Only one incompletion between them here tonight, and Henne had that second career touchdown run.
Been a good week for Michigan quarterbacks.
Denard Robinson.
Yeah.
I still don't know how those were completed against Notre Dame. That wild finish, the first night game where Henne and Brady played their college ball, the big house in Ann Arbor. First down from the 33. And Henne trying to get to Marshall.
That is what Chad Henne is going to do all season this year. If you play bump and run man-to-man against Brandon Marshall, watch him. No way, not in my house. Alert, alert, I'm changing the play, and I'm going to throw it all day against you, Devin McCourty. I'm going to give my big receiver a chance to make plays. That's what Brandon Marshall's been fighting for here. That's going to be a huge, huge change for this Dolphin offense. I'm really excited about it.
Just have to hit him.
Play clock at 1. Got it off in time. Turned it to a run to Reggie Bush. Bounces off Patrick Chung. It's a good tough yard for Bush there to get within a yard or so of the first down.
So you talk about Brian Dable, the offensive coordinator, the change of the offense. I give Tony Sperano, the head coach, a lot of credit. He was trained by Bill Parcells and Tom Coughlin to run the ball, run to win. Well, they weren't winning. It takes a real man now to bring in a new offensive coordinator and change systems. I give him a lot of credit. Hard to change.
Third and 2, little shovel to Bush. Pursuit was there from the Patriots. Dane Fletcher out of Montana State in his second year comes over and stops him. and Miami will have to punt.
Well, Fletcher does an outstanding job coming from the inside out. You get Reggie Bush on the perimeter on the toss. You think you got a chance to get the edge? Good job. Good pursuit by the Patriots defense.
Brandon Fields, we mentioned a huge leg. He averaged 46 a punt last year. Another rocket shot. Edelman. Oh, he caught it at his goal line. Usually a cardinal sin. And he brings it out to the 15. If your punt returner caught it at the goal line, Coach Gruden.
Hey, I'm seeing a strange thing in a kicking game.
Tom Brady back on the field. He hasn't missed yet tonight, and his team is up 14-7. Back in Miami, sellout tonight, although there are significant pockets of empty seats in the upper deck. Selling tickets has been an issue for the Dolphins here this lead up to the season. One of the reasons an exciting offense they hope will catch fire. It's the Patriots offense that has been cooking thus far. Brady for Welker. Just out of his reach. Vontae Davis covering.
Mike, the most overlooked aspect of quarterbacking is accuracy. This evening, Tom Brady has been razor sharp. Every pass is where it needs to be. The one thing I love about Brady as well, the anticipation. He takes his receivers to the open area and puts them in a position where they could make the catch. He is hot tonight.
After his first miss, a run with Woodhead. He got a good block by the pulling guard to be a couple of yards shy of the first down. Jeremiah Bell made the tackles. The guys we mentioned, Danny Woodhead wasn't with the Patriots for training camp in 2010. The Jets let him go and hoped to pick him back up. New England swooped him up, and he had a really high-impact year last year.
Boy, did he. Averaged 5.6 yards per carry. Averaged 11 yards per catch. Hadn't been done since Clinton Portis. That's all he did.
3rd and 2, quick count. Woodhead gets the first down, tumbles across to the 32-yard line.
Well, the Patriots don't just throw the ball from that bunch formation. They run the ball. And we call it a bunch crunch. Watch the receivers block down. You'll see an alley receiver to block the force. They get the ball to Danny Woodhead, and he just disappears behind these linemen. You can't find him.
But 2 of those receivers were tight ends.
Exactly right.
Hernandez out there.
If Miami doesn't start getting pressure on Tom Brady, he'll complete another 20 in a row.
The Patriots have had 2 tight ends on the field every offensive snap.
Why not throw it to him? This tackle sends Hernandez a yard shy of the first down. Carlos Dansby missed.
And he's just like a boxer. He's going right back to the no-huddle offense. He knows he has the Dolphins reeling, and he will not let up.
A run with Woodhead. It's the first down to the 46-yard line.
Once again, Brady gets into the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins trying to substitute. They're sucking some air right now.
Look at all the time for Brady. Nobody's open this time, though. Reloads, and now he launches. Welker sprinting down there. Almost hauled it in. Rashad Jones in coverage.
I've never seen pass protection like this.
Wow.
There's Cameron Wake out there, Kendall Langford. Watch the protection. What else needs to be said? This is Nate Solder, the rookie, and so far, he has dominated a great pass rusher. What a show by Solder.
Welker needs a break. Ocho Cinco in bottom of the screen. Underneath Julian Edelman with the catch. And he pushes forward right near the first down line. Again, Rashad Jones, who got the start at safety with the tackle.
Mike Nolan, the defensive coordinator for the Dolphins, is content rushing 3, rushing 4. But I think eventually he's going to have to dial up some pressure. Might be right here.
Third and 1, Woodhead. He sneaks under the spaces and gets a first down. And what a job the Pats offensive line is doing here in this first half.
Well, they have an answer for everything because Tom Brady will not run one football play that is not run into an optimum look.
movement here. Deion Branch on that near side. And a false start flag.
80, false start. Number 84 offense. 5-yard penalty remains. First down.
I was kind of surprised. We were talking to Tom Brady last night, and you asked him, John, about wearing a wristband. You see Peyton Manning, and Brady told us a great anecdote. He said Belichick came out one year. He said, I want you to be like Manning, make all those hand signals. They tried it for a month. He's like, no, forget it. I just want you guys to give me a play, and I'll adjust it. And he is picking the Dolphins apart with what he sees tonight. That pass is incomplete. Were you surprised at that Brady still uses a wristband?
Well, they have about 3,600 plays in the game plan. It's unbelievable what they asked Tom Brady to do. And I don't think anybody in the NFL is doing what Brady's doing, changing plays at the line of scrimmage. He totally has the authority to run the Patriot offense with his own personal spin on it.
Especially with Peyton Manning now sidelined. It probably is only Brady.
Second and 15, they brought pressure from the secondary. A lot of hand fighting there. And no flag. Sean Smith brought the pressure. In the back end, Jeremiah Bell was bumping with Rob Gronkowski. And no flag.
Yeah, Mike Nolan had to dial up some heat. He brought Sean Smith off the edge. You had Jeremiah Bell on Gronkowski. Again, Brady finds the one-on-one matchup, but the pressure from Smith really got to Brady that time. He had to unload the football quicker than he would have liked.
And it's time for Cameron Wake and this Dolphin pass rush to deliver. Looks like Miami is putting Wake on the other side.
Rush 4, Wake didn't get there. Deion Branch isn't going to get there either. 8 yards shy of the first down.
Well, it's him against Nate Solder again. And Nate Solder's just covering up Cameron Wake with his size and mass. That time he just pushes him to the ground and buries him. That's what you do as an offensive lineman. If you sense a pass rusher's in trouble, bury him. And Solder's been excellent at that tonight.
First Patriots punt of the night. Zoltan Mesko, second year out of Michigan. Great kick from the 40. Not messing around with your average. Your net is what's important. Kyle Arrington stops it. The Dolphins will have 97 yards to go. Of course, it's opening night, so it's the Monday Night Football doubleheader to wrap up kickoff weekend. Raiders-Broncos from Mile High coming up 10:15 Eastern Time. Brad Nessler, Trent Dilfer will have that for you. From their own 3, Reggie Bush with a run inside. Just about a yard and a half. Kyle Love made the tackle. John, are you surprised how much we're seeing Reggie Bush involved in running between the tackles so far?
Yeah, I really am. He's carried the ball 8 times. He's caught 4 passes. You know, Reggie Bush really wasn't the featured back at Southern Cal. Remember, they had Lendale White, and I thought Sean Payton used them beautifully in New Orleans. I am surprised and very impressed with the way Reggie Bush has done it all so far tonight.
Regain of 1, play action for Henne. Their own sideline, it's deflected by Lee Bodden and incomplete.
Once again, you see the aggressive approach by the Dolphins under Brian Daboll. You're going to take their shots, even backed up in the end zone. You get an opportunity, a matchup you like down the field. It's about the shot plays. You'll see right here as Henne sets up. He's going to check where he's going to get the one-on-one matchup. He's got it out on the left sideline. This next one play by Bodden, tipping it at the last second.
And nice for the Patriots have Bodden back. Missed all of last year with a rotator cuff injury. 3rd and 9. Henne trying to get out of the pressure, put a duck up there, and it's incomplete. So Ninkovich and Pryor getting there for the Patriots.
I like what New England did with their corners. I just saw Razai Dowling, their 2nd-round draft choice. They do an excellent job in bump and run coverage, sticking on their receivers when Henne scrambles. New England has big corners. Dowling, McCourty, Bodden, and they match up well with these Dolphin-sized receivers.
Brandon Fields, big leg needed here. 56 yards of the kick. Edelman from the 39. Some into Dolphin territory. Roberto Wallace tackling him at the 46-yard line. We do have a marker down in the process of the return.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Number 44 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
It's the fourth year the Dolphins have been owned by Stephen Ross. He made his money in international real estate, grew up in South Florida. Put a lot of energy and effort into trying to kickstart this franchise again and make this an entertainment spot, because it's plenty of options in South Florida. From Will Smith, D. Wade. Got some celebs in the house tonight. Guys that came into the orange carpet. Mark Anthony's one of the several athletes who are partners, or actors, I should say, who are partners in this Dolphins franchise. Randy Starks with the tackle.
I thought John might be there hanging out with him.
The orange carpet.
Yeah.
Coming in.
I think the Stars are great. I want this place packed again with rabid Dolphin fans. I want to bring back the glory days, Mike. 77 times the Dolphins have been on Monday Night Football. What a tradition.
Got to win. That's simple. Not simple to do, but that's simple to say.
Brady sees pressure and has to get away. Randy Starks chased him to throw it away.
I'll tell you, the most impressive thing I've seen tonight is rookie right tackle Nate Solder versus Cameron Wake. Keep in mind, Solder is a left tackle. He's a rookie playing right tackle because Sebastian Vollmer's out. He has dominated this one-on-one battle all night, and Tom Brady has had no problem surveying the field. Cameron Wake better find some answers quickly, or Tom Brady will have another big night.
Chad Ochocinco, bottom of the screen, 3rd and 9.
It sure looks like they're going to bring pressure.
Here they come. Brady throws underneath, is just off the hands of Welker. An incomplete, and Cameron Wake got through that time to force it out quick.
Yeah, right on cue. Cameron Wake comes off one side, and pressure from the other side from Chris Clemens. Boy, pressure in the face is what you want to do. You can't let Brady set his feet, or he will throw those accurate balls all day long.
No Reggie Bush, but Devon Bess, who's a good punt returner last year, 11 per. See if Mesco gives him 1-2 take back. Twisting 39-yard kick. Well covered, shy of the 30-yard line. As Danny Aiken, the new long snapper, made that tackle. We talked about Reggie Bush as a feature back. Let's go over his career rushing. 20 or more carries, only twice in his 60 games as a New Orleans Saint. He was beat up. Missed 20 games in the last 4 seasons. We saw him get hurt in San Francisco on a Monday night. He only has one career 100-yard rushing game. You said it, I thought, best, John. Sean Payton designed plays to get Reggie Bush in the best possible places to have an impact. He's come to Miami with a chip on his shoulder. He wants to be the every down back like he's been used tonight. And he throws complete. There's Devon Bess into Patriots territory at the 45-yard line.
Brother Mike, I love this guy, Devon Bess. He's quick. He runs great routes. And as a quarterback, you love this kind of receiver. He gives you a good indicator of when he's coming out of his break.
Gain of 26. Pressure from the secondary. Patrick Chung gets there and sacks Henny for a loss of 3.
Well, the no-huddle offense did not fool the Patriots. Rarely do you see a team who's being attacked in a no-huddle offense bring a strong safety blitz right out of the gate. Good call by the Patriots and excellent execution. 2nd and long, these are the situations. Look for Reggie Bush on a draw player. They love to get him involved in the screen game.
And his pass complete to Brian Hartline, too shy of the 1st down. With Ross-Eye Dowling, the rookie, but the flag down.
Holding. Number 68 offense. 10-yard penalty remains, second down.
Again, Richie Incognito, the guard.
Penalties will just kill you. They've had a couple in the kicking game that have turned the field, but left guard Richie Incognito gets caught. And it's a stunt. It looked like it's going to be a stunt. And you see Richie grab the right shoulder pad of Hainsworth. Officials will see that every time. Costly penalty.
That brings it back to 2nd and 23. 3rd and 23 as Myron Pryor stops Bush.
Well, that's a play John just spoke about a moment ago. You get in those situations, long yardage. You want to hit that quick trap on the inside. You'll see Mike Pouncey come back to the inside on Wolfork. You'd like to see your back cut off Pouncey on that play, but he went to the side that Pouncey took Wolfork. No gain.
Pouncey is a twin. His twin brother Marquise, as many of you know, starting center for the Steelers. He was a rookie last year. Now Mike. 3rd and 23, just underneath. Old ton of real estate for Reggie. And 7 Patriots. Not getting past them, so they get the penalty yardage back, but not much more. And they'll kick it away, approaching the 2-minute warning.
And that's the last thing you want to do is have an offensive penalty, put you way behind in a down and distance, and give Tom Brady an opportunity to do what he probably does best, and that's put himself in a 2-minute offense.
See it on the other side. 2-minute warning in Miami. Pats by 7. Toyota halftime show coming up. Chris Berman, Adam Schefter, Chris Mortensen. We'll talk about Cam Newton's unbelievable stat debut. We'll preview the Raiders and Broncos from Colorado and the injury update. Sam Bradford, who we hope to see next Monday night in the Meadowlands against the Giants. 4th and 12. Brandon Fields forcing the fair catch at the 10-yard line by Julian Edelman. So 90 yards, 2 timeouts for the league MVP Tom Brady.
And the problem is the Dolphins only have 1 timeout to stop the clock to try to get the ball back for themselves. But this Dolphin defense, if there's one thing they have to do better, they need to generate a turnover. Last year at home, we said they were 1-7. They only generated 7 turnovers from their defense. If they want to turn this thing around, they need to start making impact turnover plays on defense. Problem is, Tom Brady hasn't turned it over since you were at Youngstown State.
Yeah, you're probably right. You know, Tony Sperano told us their defense probably dropped 24, 25 interceptions last year. They've got to catch football to get that opportunity. They're not going to get the opportunity the way Brady's stroking it right now.
From the 10, Brady's pass is wide of Deion Branch and incomplete. To amplify the point you were talking about, John, it only seems like Jaws at Youngstown State the last time that Brady and the Patriots turned it over. We're now gone 7.5 games. They went the last 7 games last year, no turnovers, regular season, of course.
Unheard
they did
of.
turn it over in the playoffs against the Jets. Woodhead running up the middle near the 20-yard line.
Excellent call. They catch,
down.
excuse me, Mike, they catch Cameron Wake and Jason Taylor jetting up the field in a 3-man pass rush. Best call in football is a draw play.
31, Brady quick, sneaking that, and they do that so often to get the first down. And we have an injured Patriot. We're calling for the trainer with Dan Copen injured, and New England can ill afford any injuries that offensive front. They had to bring up somebody from the practice squad so they can get to 7 offensive linemen for the game tonight. And Copen, their center, who has been very dependable and reliable, is injured on this play. He has 119 starts with Belichick and Brady injured on the field. We'll check on him after this. Back in South Florida, and the news not good for the Patriots. Dan Copen, who has been just there seemingly every game. He's only missed 1 game the last 5 years. Brought up on the cart there, and they're holding his Left leg in place as they get him up there. Bill Belichick came out to look during the timeout. Tom Brady over there as well. It's so hard to see there. He's the center in the mix, and the left leg's what they're looking at. And there is Dansby has his body on him. He gets pushed over the top in that other direction, and the leg stays pinned.
And you just have to cross your fingers and hope. But that does not look good. Anytime a lineman is standing erect and a man lands on his lower part of his leg, that looked bad. And Dan Connolly will move into center.
They're running out of linemen right now.
They sure are, guys.
Yeah.
And you talk about the Patriots and all the stuff they do in this offense and the no huddle, and this guy's been there for all of it. Even when Brady was out and Castle was in, Copeland was one of the steady guys. Like I said, every game but one for 5 years. They go get him checked out. Good first shotgun snap from Connolly, and the pass to the sideline is brought in. Ruled the catch for Chad Ochocinco. His first in the regular season with New England.
Great throw, timing pattern. Ochocinco shows good sideline awareness.
Well, whistles come down. Let's see if they got a buzz upstairs to look at it again.
We'll review the previous play.
Again, in the last 2 minutes, it is the replay booth that initiates any second look at a play.
Like he dragged that left foot.
I thought he did too. I don't know if the replay booth was comfortable letting it go before the snap. So they stop it and they'll look at it with 1:08 to go.
Here's a catch.
Well, it is ruled a catch by Pete Morelli as we come out of break. He says that with his second look, ruling on the field was confirmed, so it is a catch for Chad Ochocinco.
I think that replay challenge helps Miami. They get a chance to rest. They get a chance to get some fresh pass rushers on the field, and that's what it's going to take in these 2-minute situations.
Connolly, the center now for Brady, had some injury problems in the preseason as well. Has caught to Gronkowski up the middle to the 41-yard line. Carlos Dansby chases him down.
Back up center, Danny Woodhead pick up the blitz flush. Tom Brady knows exactly where to go.
Jason Taylor injured behind the play for Miami, and they have to stop it here because he's on the field. And Taylor holding at his right foot. Jason Taylor on his third tour of duty here with the Dolphins. Remember, he was with the Jets last year. As they look at the 15-year veteran timeout. Back here in Miami, and they're looking at a man who has 132.5 sacks in his career. Jason Taylor had the 11 star years with the Dolphins, went to the Redskins for a year, came back, and then surprised everyone. He went to the team he disliked the most in this division, the Jets. Called his 5-sack season last year average, but now he's on the field and in some pain, looked at by the Miami medical staff.
Well, he's come back here to help this Miami defense get turnovers. Taylor has recovered 29 fumbles. He's scored 9 touchdowns. He's a leader on this football team, and they need him. Stepped on there.
Turn and step on. His shoulder was coming back to tackle.
The Dolphins need someone to win a one-on-one matchup. They've got to get pressure on Brady. Right now, the cushion has been too easy for Tom Brady to stand back there and survey the field and deliver the football without any pressure.
Well, Mike Nolan, the defensive coordinator for the Dolphins, has been firing bullets. He's been blitzing up the middle. He just blitzed off the perimeter. And Danny Woodhead has picked up back-to-back blitzes flush, and now Woodhead leaves the backfield as a receiver in an empty formation.
.52 seconds. Pats have just one timeout left. Wake off the edge to start Brady, but Gronkowski continues to tear up the Dolphins inside the 20.
Plenty of time. Tom Brady has a timeout left. He's going to get one more offensive play before he uses it.
After the gain of 22 with 30 seconds, Brady fires for Ocho Cinco, covered by Vontae Davis.
Well, I thought that was pass interference on Vontae Davis. Quick count, Tom Brady goes to the back shoulder fade. And it's important that Ocho Cinco has some success early, I think, in his Patriot offense. Here it is, one-on-one with Vontae Davis. I thought Davis grabbed jersey there.
It was pretty clear. He had a handful of cotton.
Patriots choose not to huddle. Wake off the edge. Brady got away, a flag down to Welker at the 5. Welker with the ball out, but he's ruled down shy of the goal line. So we have Welker down shy of the goal line. No fumble there, and the flag back by Brady.
Holding. Number 77 offense. 10-yard penalty. Remain second down.
Well, it's his second effort by Cameron Wake. Watch it coming right at you. Wake gets the edge, and Nate Solder, I don't know.
Yeah, he's got him, John. He hooked him right there in the pads. Pulled him away as Tom's stepping up.
So it takes us down to 17 seconds. Pats still have the one timeout in Gostowski's field goal range. Brady gonna get hit. Wake gets to him. Brings him down to the 30.
That's what Cameron Wake does. So much of his production is on sheer effort. He will not quit. He's had a tough night all night. Nate Solder has been up in his grill, but this man will not quit. He continues to fight. He continues to finish. And at the end of the year, the animal's going to come out of his cage. Look at him. That's what he calls the animal, Mike. You saw that.
What is that?
That's the animal move. When he makes that sack move like that, he calls it the animal.
What's the
and
animal
Nate
out?
Solder, you know, Nate Solder, he went to Colorado. You know what he studied to be? He studied to be a veterinarian. And he better be real careful not to let the animal out of his cage. You really need to use his education. Because right now, Cameron Wake is heating up.
7 seconds left. Patriots are going to try a field goal of 47 yards after using their final timeout.
Mike, you know what I like about Cameron Wake? He came up to this league the hard way. He played in the Canadian Football League, where you have that yard between the defensive line and the line of scrimmage. That's where he learned that quick get-off that he uses so effectively.
The 48 missed the net wide right. We still have a couple of seconds here. Hang on. So 2 seconds left. And so the Dolphins be pulled back to their sideline.
Wasn't even close. Pushed it way right. And that's a huge stop for the Miami Dolphins defense. They've given up 265 yards in the first half, and they're still lucky to be in this game. 14-7. Alert for the Hail Mary right here.
Take your shot. That's right. You got one shot. You got 2 seconds. You know, it's pretty hard to reach the end zone. They're going to take a knee, but I don't always agree with this, but it's a long shot.
So Miami takes a knee, will take it to the locker room for halftime. Fast start to the game. Defense is settled in a bit. Patriots get the ball to start the second half. At the half, New England up 14-7. Here's Chris Berman with the Toyota halftime show.